Welcome to the Resilience Blueprint, an introduction to business continuity management systems, or BCMS, and the ISO 22301 standard. In the Part 1 video, we discussed until the plan phase. Part 2 video continue with the Do Check Act phase. In the Part 1 video, we discussed the plan phase. Now let's move on to Do phase. This is the build phase, focusing on analysis, strategy, and implementation. Here, we transform our planning into concrete actions, developing and putting in place the strategies and plans necessary to ensure business continuity. To build the BCMS effectively, we must understand the priorities and vulnerabilities. ISO 22301, Clause 8.2 requires in the Do phase our business impact analysis, or BIA, and risk assessment. These two foundational processes are vital for understanding our priorities and vulnerabilities. BIA helps identify and understand what are our most critical activities and what is the impact if they are disrupted. Risk assessment helps understand what are the most likely threats to those critical activities. Identified risks are analyzed, evaluated, and decide which risk needs treatment. In our deep dive into business impact analysis, we analyze the impact of disruption over time, and it helps setting recovery priorities. For swift ship logistics, for fulfilling order, a primary warehouse destruction could lead to minor delays in an hour, customer complaints in 4 hours, major financial loss in 24 hours, and irreparable reputational damage in 48 hours. Recovery Time Objective (RTO) is the prioritized time frame for resuming a disrupted activity at a minimum acceptable capacity. RTO is 4 hours here, so swift ship logistics shall aim to recover within 4 hours. Maximum Tolerable Period of Disruption (MTPD) is the time frame after which the impact of disruption become unacceptable to the business. MTPD is 48 hours here. Otherwise, swift ship logistics ends up with irreparable reputational damage. Following the BIA, the risk assessment identifies, analyzes, and evaluates disruption risks to prioritized activities. For swift ship's warehouse operations, threats include fire, power grid failure, supplier bankruptcy, cyber attacks, and labor strikes. For each risk, swift ship analysis its likelihood, how likely to happen, and its impact, how bad it would be. This allows them to prioritize which risk needs treatment. In this case, fire risk is high impact and high likelihood. Next, in the Do phase, ISO 22301 Clause 8.3, we focus on designing strategies and solutions. Based on the BIA and risk assessment, the organization identifies and selects appropriate business continuity strategies. Whether the selected strategy helps to meet RTO, is it within our risk appetite? Do the costs and benefits make sense? For example, risk is destruction of the primary warehouse. A strategy is to establish geographic diversification. Solution could lead to selecting a third-party logistics provider in another state as a backup fulfillment center. We now move to Check phase. This phase is all about inspecting the work. It involves careful monitoring, auditing, and review to ensure the business continuity management system is performing as intended and continually improving. The next step in the Do phase is writing the playbook, business continuity plans. These documented plans and procedures provide clear, step-by-step instructions for managing disruptions. Key elements include the plan's purpose, scope, objectives, roles, responsibilities of the response team. Activation criteria for BCP is activation criteria, when to invoke BCP, specific actions, communication procedures, and resource requirements. In the Check phase, performance evaluation and internal audits are critical. Clause 9 requires BCMS must be regularly monitored to ensure it remains effective and fit for purpose. Clause 9 outlines the requirements of performance evaluation. Key activities include monitoring and measurement, conducting internal audits at planned intervals, and performing management reviews to ensure the system's continued suitability, adequacy, and effectiveness. Finally, we enter ACT phase. This phase emphasizes continuous improvement through learning and evolving. It's where we take action based on our checks, making necessary adjustments to enhance the BCMS. The ACT phase focuses on nonconformity and corrective action. When performance evaluations or audits identify issues, we must address them promptly. When nonconformities identified, we must take immediate action to control and correct the issues. Next is to analyzing the root causes of nonconformities and implementing actions to prevent recurrence, which is corrective action. We need to verify that the corrective action has solved the problem without recurring. Continuous improvement is at the heart of the ACT phase. It's about proactively seeking ways to enhance the BCMS. BCMS is not a static document, and it is a dynamic, living system by continuously moving through the PDCA cycle. This can involve updating policies, improving processes, refining strategies, or enhancing training based on lessons learned from exercises and real-world incidents. Throughout the ACT phase, communication remains vital. Sharing lessons learned, changes in procedures, and successes with all stakeholders ensures everyone is aligned and understands their role in the evolving BCMS. This fosters a culture of continuous learning and resilience. Key takeaways are: disruptions are inevitable, so prepare for the threat response. BCMS ISO 22301 helps build capability to continue operations during a crisis. Resilience starts with the top management, hence require demonstrated commitment, resources allocation, and policy directions. By consistently applying the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, organizations can ensure their business continuity management system is not static, but a dynamic, evolving framework that continually adapts to new threats and opportunities, building true resilience.